Hey guys, welcome to the new episode of Mind Talks. I am Barkha and today we are going to be discussing how to connect to people you love so that you can make those relationships even better. Is it really possible to improve relationships? Of course it is. And today we are going to be talking about how exactly to do that. Before we begin, I'd really like to clarify that this is not about romantic or couple relationships. You can think about your mother, your son, your brother, your best friend, your husband, anybody that's on your mind, and go ahead. So let's take the first question for today. Why should there be a need to do something? Shouldn't it be simple and natural and obvious? It would be really nice if it were. But just because food is a basic necessity and simple and natural, do you have to do absolutely nothing for it? Do you not have to pick up food from your plate and chew it? Of course, you have to. So, it's very simple to understand that no matter what you want and what you have to do, even if it is very basic, you are going to have to put effort to do it. Even relationships are the same. So, yes, you're going to need effort, hard work to maintain them, make them, and continue them so that you can continue to derive pleasure from them. Let's take the second question for today. What is the most important thing in relationship? What is the most important depends from person to person. It may differ from what one person thinks is important to them personally. However, there is actually a research that gave the secret of lasting relationships. What is it? I'm going to share it with you today. In a research, it was found out that most people who had very strong and lasting relationships said that the one single most important thing was actually respect. Yes, not communication, not love, not money, not trust, but respect. The moment one person starts feeling disrespected, the relationship kind of starts going down. So remember that. Let's take the third question for today. How to really improve relationships? Thank you for asking that question because that is the biggest step to improvement, whether you want to improve the relationship. So, there are 7 things you can do to improve relationships. Yes, only 7. First, learn to accept yourself and the other person with your complete needs, desires, expectations, and every good and bad. Second, learn to respect your own as well as the other person's goals. If you can't respect and help the other person to get their goal without sometimes prioritizing it because it's important at the moment, it's not going to be very helpful. Third, learn to express love to each other. How? That I'm going to take in the next question. Fourth, improve your communication. Please listen. Listen to what the other person is saying. Say things out compassionately. Say please, sorry, thank you. Express love the way you want to and communicate better. Next, explore your differences. Every two people on this universe are different. It's important to see how are you different from this other person. What are your needs, desires, goals which are different from this person. Explore it, understand it, and help each other achieve it. Next, learn the right to be wrong. Grant it to them too. So once you realize that as human beings, since we all wear chaddis inside and not outside and we are not supermen, as human beings we are going to make mistakes, a lot of them. So grant the other person the right to be wrong sometimes or even many times. It's just human. And lastly and seventh is turn your wants into goals. There are a lot of things you want, but the moment you say that they are goals, both of you in that relationship can strive to achieve it. So, yeah, these 7 things, each one of them can take a lot of time and be important. So, as I mentioned earlier, it is very important to express love to the people you love. And there are only 5 ways of doing it. Yes, only 5. First is gifts. Giving gifts to people you love in good occasions, on their birthdays, or even without an occasion. Second, acts of service. Doing certain things to make their life easy. Doing the laundry at home, making food for your mom, and things like that. Third, words. Not only any words, but words that make the other person feel nicer and better. Like, I love you, I care for you can do much better, oh wow, good job. Next is physical touch. Helping people feel loved by touching them in ways. Hugging, kissing, sexual intercourse are all ways of physical touch. And the last one, and the fifth one, is spending quality time with them, undivided time that you spend with your loved ones. So, yes, that's the way you express love to the loved ones. The last and the next question for today is how to not be affected too much in relationships. This is a very important question because each one of us, at least at one or the other time, has people we love or ourselves been affected too much in a relationship. We cry, we sulk, and whatnot. So let's talk about that. Think about it. If there were two kids on a beach looking at a beautiful wave coming to them, and one of them was crying, the other one was excitedly jumping. Why were these two kids feeling different things in the exact same situation? That's because one of them was thinking, oh shit, I'm gonna die. The other was thinking, oh wow, this is gonna be so much fun. So the way we think, we feel different things. The reason why you get so affected in relationships is because you are thinking in certain ways. Finding out this, changing it can help you. For this, please seek therapist or a counselor who can help you better. That's all with the questions today. Let's go to the next section of breaking a myth.
Dude,
I am in the middle of something.
I don't care. He didn't call me back.
Did you tell him to?
He should know we've been dating since 3 years now.
So are you saying he should be a mind reader?
Yeah.
He should know everything that goes on in your mind. Really? Think about it. You need to tell people. जब तक तुम नहीं बताओगे उन्हें नहीं पता चलेगा तुम्हें क्या चाहिए. Sure, that was logical. It does not really work like that. अगर आप लोगों को बताएंगे नहीं आपको क्या फील हो रहा है आप क्या एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं आप क्या चाहते हैं they are not going to come to know. It feels like they should come to know. Yeah, of course, it would be easier. But does it really happen? क्या आप जानते हैं everybody around you what they want, what they feel at all times? Not really, right? So, yes, it's a myth that people should understand just because they've been with you, they care for you, and they claim that they are for you. So, guys, that's it for today. Hope you found today's episode helpful. We are going to be back next week with a fresh new episode of Mind Talks, where we are going to be discussing all about how to make your romantic relationships better and more powerful. Thanks for watching. Have a rational week.